Alright. I mean, Herald. Imperium. Right, no, this is the one I wanted to go to. Knowing Pelu Pelu. Alright. I'll let my friends know that I got it all set up. Alright, what was it? Okay. We're gonna advance in the story now. Is 92 and Viper is 92. You know what? We'll go with Pictomancer. There we go. What was the emote for this? Let's see. Toast. Pose, flex, stretch. Look out. There we go. Lookout was the one I was looking for. Alright, Estinian. We're back on the quest. Da, 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 da. Contest has barely begun and we already have 2 keystones. Surely even my talented brothers aren't doing this well. We can only hope. Clamad is eager to enter the next feat. No, right? We've now won keystones from both the Feat of Reeds and Feat of Gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one. So it would seem, by continuing to retrace Galul Jaja's journey as presented in the saga, we should find the remaining electors in turn. And let's visit the giants next. Like Krau said, the fact that they were searching for the Golden City might mean they know something useful. Dome of Yakho is in the upper reaches of Urkopaka. Unless you've been scaling the cliffs, we'll have to take the long way around through Kozama Uka. This route will take us close to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we'll need all the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. So we call in the moblins first then. Let's head there right now. I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. The flight of wee wingless, the great stairs leading to Moblin settlement, collapsed in the storm. What are we to do then? There's an alternative, but it requires preparation. Till it's ready, you could rest at the cabins or see more of the city. Whatever you prefer. Just to be sure, you'll accept any method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination? Of course. Who do you take me for? Then as your guide, I will see to the arrangements. She's gonna get seasick again. Well, it seems we have some free time on our hands. Let us make the most of it. I need to get my axe repaired. Nicked the blade pretty badly when it took a swing at Bakul Jaja. And that reminds me, I never got around to introducing you to Ropley, did I? He's the man in charge of Wachumeki Meki. And a good person to know. Wanna come along? Sure. Let's go then. Boink. Ready? The markets of Wachumeki and Meki are to the east, on the other side of the Bayside Bevy. Super speed. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, what do you want? Oh, it's the tacos! It's Auntie's Tacos, named for its owner here, the lovely Tisol. Here after the best tacos in Ordeal. This place sits at the top with it. Blah 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 blah. I am not gonna pronounce that crap. But that is my main motivation for going forward in the quest right now. Like, I wanted those tacos. The conjoined twins stepped on them. Here after the best tacos in Ordeal. This place sits at the top with. Oh yeah, I already read that. You say that, third promise, but you only ever eat old Brook Evu's food. Come and buy mine for a change. Sorry, Cecil. It has been a while, hasn't it? I swear I'll stop for a bite once the contest is over. You know, he should, sell me tacos. Like an actual edible taco, and I'd be eating it. Mama, the third promise. How might I assist you this fine morning? Well met, Ropley. I need to buff a nasty nick out of my axe blade. Yes, it's been chipped quite terribly. Trying to cleave rocks again, are we? Yeah, something like that. Think you can fix it? You stand among Taral's most prestigious gathering of artisans and ask this question? Just child's play. I'll have it repaired for you in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. Good to hear. I'll leave it in your capable hands. Who's your companion, if I may ask? This is Kiara, a great adventurer I recruited from across the salt. I brought her here to meet you, actually. Thought she might have a reason to visit Wachumeki Meki sooner or later. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Ropley, humble representative of this grand center of trade. Pleasure to meet you, Kiara. Pleasure to meet you, Ropley. Howdy ho! You there. Stop dithering in the shadows and announce your business already. I've seen that man somewhere before. He's on the ship. That explains why she's not remembering it. She had seasickness. A jewelry maker you met on the voyage over. Oh, I remember I spoke with him too. Shintuan. Yes, that was his name. You've been loitering like a flighty admirer who can't pluck up the courage to confess his feelings. Out with it then. Why are you here? That is to say. And off he runs. We're no closer to solving that enigma. That definitely makes him look more like a flighty person in love. I wonder if we could use someone to talk to. I say we go and ask. Let me know by link pro if you find him first. Oh, we're gonna actually go and track him down. Da, 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 da. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. I'm gonna try Gleam Sands. Brukevu, give me a taco. Like, it's a bit upsetting that you can't actually buy a fucking taco from them. He's got to be in the upper stairs section of this area. Stand corrected. He is not in the upstairs section of that area. Unless he's hiding out like way at the edges over here. Is he hiding? Am I blind? I'm not seeing any thing to like look around for. Argentine. I'm not seeing him anywhere. Argentine, what about to you? What do you want? I half expected him to be on the roof at this point. Huh. The deuce. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, that wasn't Fontaine. It was like, did I walk past him before? says he's supposed to be over here, but I'm not seeing him. Can't go in those doors. Maybe I should just talk to everyone. What about two here? Maybe one of these guys. Of course, neither of the kids saw him either. Oh, there he is. You hid well. You were conversing with Master Ropley, but wait, we've met before, haven't we? On the ship? Alright, what's your deal, guy? You found him? Good. I'll be right there. Why did you run off like that? Did you have business with Ropley or not? Please, you needn't concern yourself with my affairs. I'm undeserving of such attention. We are clearly bored here, man. What are you going on about? I beg of you, do not ask me to play, do not. That just makes me want to ask you even more. Sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need a friend. You are too kind, so be it. I suppose I could share with you a morsel of my misery. Before I came to Tuliol, I worked as goldsmith at the most prestigious jewelry maker in all of Old Ishtema Aesthetics. Oh, it started off well enough, but as the days passed, everything began to go wrong. Compared to the masterpieces of my talented colleagues, my products were lacking, mediocre. I lost all confidence. Crippling doubt had possessed me, and any veneer of bravado I tried to put forth soon cracked beneath its weight. Thus did I take ship, hoping to find a fresh beginning on the new shores. And as you witnessed, I lacked the courage to even approach a potential employer. Stand before a man wallowing in the wreckage of his ill-spent existence. Alright then. You offered a morsel, then served us the full course. I suppose we can help this guy get a job. You must have really wanted someone to hear your story. If you like, I could try to give you a few words of advice. Then you have experience with my predicament. I'm feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniably superior peers. Yeah, I suppose Wooklamont feels that way about her brothers. Well, when you put it that way, not me. I'm Wooklamont, third promise to Tolial. Yeah, she missed the chance to actually do it. Not her, the non-servant. Oh, of course. You're a member of the royal family. Please forgive my presumptuousness. What of you? Have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues and found yourself wanting? You can't measure your worth by the success of others. I say that as an Omnicrafter. How can I not? Should my work not meet with the same exacting standards, no new commissions will be forthcoming. What then was the point of my becoming a goldsmith? Now looking back, 'twas my father who inspired me to take up the trade. His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of his clients, and I admired him deeply for it. But in the course of striving to be as great of a goldsmith as him, I lost sight of my original motivation. All I ever wanted was to spread joy through my craft as he did. And he got hung up on being the best. Perhaps I'll give this one last try. Thank you both for reminding me of what is truly important. Yeah. What is truly important? A lesson for Wuklam out there. Boom! Penny for your thoughts. I'll say a Kiria. Ah! Stumbled over my words. Sorry, Kira. I didn't mean to ignore you. But yes. Wait, maybe I should flip this. Actually, I forgot. Let's see. Transform. Flip horizontal. There we go. Okay, that'll be a bit better. Clement wonders how Shintuan is getting on. Alright, let's go to Ropley and check on him. I wonder if it'd be better if I just, like, not read everything word for word. And then just, like, winged it as I went for explaining what I was reading. You can do this, Shintuan. We believe in you. You can confess your love to Ropley. It was kind of you to come, but you need not worry. I've found my courage. He's got liquid courage, guys. He's drunk. I apologize for the earlier behavior. Well, my name is Shintuan, and I'm a goldsmith from Ordeal, as far away as you. I realize this is a bold request, but I should like to continue practicing my trade here in Wakumeki. If you will have me, I ask only for the opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creations. So that's what it was about. You were looking for work. Consider yourself hired. Wakumeki is always in need of skilled craftsmen and women. I'll handle the necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? Hired on the spot. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. Yeah, self-reflection. I suppose Aaronville's handled this stuff. The arrangements have been made. Come and meet me at the entrance to High Tide Harbor. Almost forgot. Do you have my axe ready, Ropley? Ready and waiting. Behold the sublime touch of Wakumeki artisans. Oh, it's as sharp and deadly as the first day I held it. Thank you. Well, good luck to you, Shintuan. Let me know if that doubt creeps back. I'll slap you out of it. Alright, let's go to Aaronville. Da-da-dun-da. That's a cute outfit. Da-da-dun-dun-da-da-da. Alright. Fairy earrings, travel charm. She compared both the tacos. I wasn't allowed to buy either of the tacos. Enough with secrecy. What's this big plan of yours? She doesn't realize it's a boat. What is that? It's like a manatee. It's a punity. She'll be pulling our boat upriver. How do we know she won't just thrash about and sink us instead? They're gentle and timid creatures, for the most part. She's unlikely to cause a fuss unless you give her a reason to. First alpacas, now punities. We're relying on a lot of animals for this journey. Indeed, Red Alphino. We should be thankful we have an animal expert as our guide then. Did it have to be my old nemesis? Another boat? That was obvious. Well, I took you for someone who was up for a challenge. Was I wrong? Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants rode these swiftly through hostile territory. The vessels see little use during peace, so I was able to borrow one. I did consider a dirigible, but the pilots warned me that the updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. You said you borrowed one, yet there appear to be several in the water. Koana! Lamete, traveling up the river, I presume. Seems that way. Does this mean you've earned 2 keystones already? Can't believe how well you've managed despite undertaking the contest alone. I was never alone. I've had my own entourage with me since the beginning. My friends, it's been well. Not that long. Thancred and Uriange. Escorting a promise, the same as you. I've heard of much of the incomparable Archons during my time at the studium. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought who better to recruit to my cause. Contact the Scholarch, who arranged an introduction to these 2 gentlemen. Second promise has specific requirements. They would be as assistants, must both proven survival skills and mastery of arcane arts. Thus did Thancred and I receive the summons. My own studies concentrate on technology which our people could readily use, such as inventions born of magitech or clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundation. Knowing you 2, I expect you had other reasons for accepting the job? A few. The nation of Toliolo spans an entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged into instability once more. Never have we striven to preserve peace. Where is our place, if not here and now? We did our due diligence, of course, and made sure of who we were working with before agreeing to the endeavor. He's even more opaque than Orianger at times, but is surprisingly... That's quite enough of that. We must be on his way. He's getting embarrassed. Wait, I have one question before you leave. Koana and Wuklamad are vying for the throne. As Koana's entourage. Does that mean you're resolved to defeat all his opponents, including us? We're sworn to do all in our power to win the contest for Koana, even if it means competing against our own comrades. We intend to hold nothing back, and expect you to do the same. I don't know. Tancred was able to beat Ranjit on his own. I don't know if I can do that. I thought you were taking a boat. If even you have been forced to travel on water, then others will be doing the same. I would rather rock than risk confrontation on a leaky barge with no possibility of retreat. He's got a good point. It's true that I can't stand boats. But I trust the route Unvel has chosen for us. Leave the handling of the Funity to me. Should other wildlife attack us, however, you may have difficulty keeping her under control. Do your best to draw them away, as far from the boat as possible. You got it. And we shall remain on deck and stand guard, although it may be wise to have at least one of us sit up front with Arabelle, just in case. I'd like to stay on the deck. I'm eager to put my pictomancy to the proof. I'll take any chance to show you that I can hold my own on the battlefield. Alright. Then Kral will stand on guard with Kiara. 2 Pictomancers. Defend the horde. Keep Arabelle company then. With my blade, I can respond more quickly to threats than Alphinaud. Thank you. If a fight breaks out, I'll try to stay out of your way. And I shall endeavor to provide aid where it's needed. I can do that as well. No, you're gonna have seasickness and be useless. That should cover most eventualities. Secure your gear, board the boat. We can do that. Bum, bum. Yeah. Let the hunt begin. Ihu Kiortumu now accessible. I'll take the smaller boat to board the big vessel. Grana decided the river route was too risky. I wonder how the other claimants are planning to travel. Yeah, it'll be good to see her training. Little room to fight, nowhere to run. Prepare for all threats. Can't stand there all day debating dangers ahead. Contest to win. Let's do it. Not having to wait to actually do the dungeons on DPS is so nice. That was like one of the best changes they made for the main story quest. Bonus will be awarded for swift completion of objectives. Yay! Okay, who else is on the river now? We have company. And that's why we have hammer time. What even is that? Okay, so that is unaspected damage. The habit of doing this a little while. Oh wait, I forgot about that. Black magic. Comic and black. We're in for some rain. Sweep the deck clean. Yes, come closer. We have something for you. A gift courtesy of the blessed siblings. Wow, I'll just slam them with hammers. Slowly rememorizing how to play Pictomancer without looking at the buttons too much. This is not going to plan. We just have to improvise. Afraid of a fair fight. See you up a river. If you make it that far. Crippling our boat was a cowardly move. Yeah, this is why Koana didn't want to deal with it. I can't command the punity like this. The harness is broken. I'm sorry. We have to pull over to the bank. We won't be going anywhere until we can make repairs. See if there's a route over land. We'll try to catch up with you later. We have to mend this damage. If you could help me, LSA. Of course, whatever you need. Alright. Alright, was there any Prime Punite? This is a great Manatee King. Boom! Boom! Oh, jeez. Oh, wait, it's in here. Okay. Punite. Alright, if Punite's converges. Should have been paying a little closer attention to that. Oink. Get out of the way there. We did it. I suppose I shouldn't have expected too much from like the first dungeon's boots or the second dungeon's boots, depending on how you look at it. Oh wait, almost forgot. Got pop all them cooldowns. Paint your picture. I noticed I've been quiet, very quiet, like it'll take a little while to not have to concentrate too hard on the combat. Ooh, treasure coffer. A ring of casting. I think I'm a bit too small for this ladder to climb like this. What strange happens then? Has some misfortune befallen the vessel? Apologies, friends. Seems you'll be taking the long way around. We will have to find another route. Ooh! It's the slimes. What the hell? Mimiclots? Not gonna lie, I definitely was not expecting them to do that. That was kind of cool though. Get out of the way, Wuklamot. Oh, they copied our forms. That's what happened. Like, I didn't even, like, I noticed they took on humanoid shapes, but I didn't think they copied our forms. Huh. If Alphino didn't say it, I wouldn't have realized it. Could have been doing that. What's this one? Yeah, that one's a barrier. Oh, he spit out a lot of those. The mimics from before, holy crap. get out of that? Bam! Probably take a look and see what that one's actually doing. Another victory for us. Alright, what was that one doing, by the way? Increasing damage dealt by self and nearby party members. Okay, it's party buff. Alright. No, Incisor, I'm doing the main story quest. Just to be sure, you can hear me, right, Incisor? Where's he at? Okay. All the sounds coming in good, music and everything, right? No, I was not very far in. Like I was at level 90 on the main story quest stuff. So I was very much right at the start of it. That's good to hear. I did, I don't know if you were watching me mess around with my house, but I have it set up so that friends can teleport to my house and they can enter it. It's a pretty decent house in the lavender beds. It's got a nice scenery view for 2 waterfalls. I really need to look into what I want to put in there. I threw just a whole bunch of random stuff in there mostly. Oh, you're on Siren. Meanwhile, I'm here on Greg. Maybe I'll like make a quick trip through there after if they can settle down if you want to see what I did with it. You saw it briefly. Oh, I thought this was gonna be like an egg catching thing. Oh, god damn it! I forgot to prep my paintings before I went in. Let's split the hammers. I love this triple hammer. Before I forget. Apex Predator, a Apollyon. Oh, the Pumas want revenge. This guy was killing a whole bunch of them as we were going through. So that does make sense that they'd be interested in getting some little fashion payback. Feeding on the beast's strength and uh-oh. Must take in the qualities of the spray. That makes sense. Holy crap. Gonna feed on the worms now. These guys need to stop giving him power-ups. What's this? Oh, that's the group potion. Ouch. That hurt. That hurt a lot more than I wanted. Alright. Thanks for stopping by, Incisor. Good luck with your raid. I was a little bit scared there. Fuck. Almost died a couple times. Duty complete. Oh. River's Breath Longbow. No, that's not too bad. That's not too bad either. I got a flower pot furnishing, nice.
This is as far as we can go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
The boat's already fixed.
Hey! Everyone alright?
Yeah, we just dispatched a Valken like it was nothing. I was worried we might not catch up with you. Those caverns you traversed were dug by the Yakhoi in their search for gold. Remnants of their excavations can be found throughout the region. Well, I appreciate the lesson, old wise guide. Are we landing this boat anytime soon? Our river journey is almost over. For proof of that, you need only look ahead. Waterfalls. Falls were impressive enough from a distance, but it's almost too much now. This is a really beautiful scenery. I should have took a screenshot of that. Ah well. Hindsight 2020. No more boats. Yeah, we're done with the boats. How are you? Oh, you're not alright. I should be surprised if she was. Even without the nausea, we're all spent. There's a mountain shelter nearby. A resting spot for those who've ascended the stairs. I suggest we make use of it. That would be a welcome respite. Have you strength for a short walk, Wook Lamont? We can rest along the way, too. Damn it all. Promises meant to lead from the front, not meal and moan like a sick kitten. Wuklamat. Ignore me. It's the nausea talking. I'm fine. Really, lead on. I'll follow. It's her inferiority complex talking. Very well, but if I might say one thing. Just because you're a promise or a claimant for the throne doesn't mean you can't be seen to struggle. You needn't bear this burden alone. So please don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always willing to lend an ear. But Kral, everyone's allowed to be weak sometimes. Leaning on others is a skill all leaders require. You as well, Kiara. Yeah, I've had to rely on others a lot. I always believe this is my problem alone, but perhaps you have the right of it. Alright, I'll talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. Of course, as long as you need. We'll be waiting at the shelter when you're ready. Alright. I've long felt I could never tell anyone when I was confused or hurting. That admitting to weakness would bring shame to Papa's name. But if you say you're willing to listen, then there are things I'd like to talk about. Come on, let's catch up to the others. Ooh. Got tegus everywhere. You guys can't catch up to my cat. My fat cat can run. Aww. Pick defense is 93 now. I should switch back to life real quick. Seems a cozy spot for Wuklamat to let her guard down. I know it can't be easy for her. This side of the region is so different from Hana Live. Striking colors of vegetation. Called mini fires for the constant stream of peddlers and travelers climbing the stairs. Interesting. She feels nervous now that she's decided to share her insecurities. We should stop here for the night. I understand the desire to rush ahead, but we need to recuperate from our punishing river adventure. Then let's settle in. We'll need a cook fire, and there's meal preparation to be done. Food.
I've been meaning to ask, but how does one become the adopted child of the Dawn Servant?
I was but a ball of fuzz at the time, so I don't remember much. My earliest memories are of life in the palace. All I know is that I was born in Ikbrash, a village in Yaktel. But I've never bothered to return there. As far as I'm concerned, Ulul Jaja is my only parent.
I quite understand. I have no memories of my birth parents either. For a while, I wanted to learn who they were. But over time, that curiosity waned. Galuf was my dear grandfather, and he was all I needed.
So our situations were quite similar. Even though Papa already had a trueborn son, he raised me and Kona with no less love. One time, I'd wandered off alone into the forest and gotten lost. Before I became a meal for some beast, Papa dropped everything and came to my rescue. I was scared and sobbing and ready for a scolding, but the head of resolve praised me for surviving the ordeal. I did get my lecture from the head of reason, though. He went on and on about the dangers of the jungle and all the horrible ways I could have died. Growing up, Papa was kind and patient, but a tyrant when it came to training. Now, of course, I realize he was preparing me for my duties as a promise. For all the good it did. So much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's alpacas or Ihihana, I hardly know anything. I've lived such a sheltered life, yet convinced myself I understood Tural and its people.
Yeah, that's why this journey was made.
I don't have Kona's education, or Zoralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado, not fit to bear my title.
You can't measure worth by the success of others. That is a big mug.
Don't compare myself to my siblings, you mean?
That's a lot of hot chocolate.
I think I see what you're saying. My reasons for joining the contest have nothing to do with my brothers. It's always been about the Turali and what I can do for them.
You said it yourself. How important it is to properly know something. To hear the voices of others, empathize with how they feel, and think how best to serve. In so doing, you'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
I'm sorry, everyone. I've been a fool. From this moment on, I'll stop trying to be the promise I'm not. I won't feign strength to hide my weaknesses.
And that's when you start to grow.
It might not be the smoothest path, but it'll be a path of my own making. I will find the City of Gold for all of us, along with the answers you seek about your grandfather, Kryl. I swear.
I appreciate it, Wuklamart. But you needn't take on that burden as well. Galuf Baldessian dedicated his life to protecting people from all manner of threats. As his granddaughter, I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation. So let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We have a shared goal, and, if at all possible, I'd rather we enjoy the journey.
Hear, hear. We are companions on the same road, bound for the same destination. With our combined talents, nothing will stop us from reaching the Golden City.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
Aravel's proud that she's growing. The second promises camp.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
They seem to be enjoying themselves. Are you sure you don't want to go and say a word to your sister?
Nay, there is no need for that. But what of you two? Wuklamat's allies are your comrades. It must feel strange to be rivals.
Helping you has made us rivals, aye, but we're not about to break into fisticuffs over it. Unless, of course, it is a matter of winning or losing the contest. Then I'll have no qualms about putting Alizé on her rear.
Despite our long history, never have I been given the chance to test myself against our companions. The thought stirreth within me a most unexpected sense of competition.
Lamachi has surrounded herself with distinguished figures indeed. One of the Studium's finest graduates, the head of the students of Bardessian. And then there's Eorzea's vaunted champion. If she's half the hero you say, then the odds are stacked against us. Not that I've any intention of bowing out. Our time in Urkelpacha only served to strengthen my resolve. We saw how a single storm cut off the alpaca roots and threw my people's lives into disarray. Such uncertainties are why I advocate for the adoption of Sharlayan innovations, that Tuli Yolal might know greater stability and prosperity.
There is merit in that. There's also merit in, like, you make it too easy and people grow too soft. But yeah, adding more technology is probably going to be good.
Our nation can change for the better. And I will be the man to change it.
Well, it's a start. I imagine your experiences on this journey, all the things you'll hear and feel and think, will help you refine that approach. But to return to the subject of the rite, I'm a touch concerned by the condition for victory. The claimant who breaks the seal becomes Dawn Servant, not the one who performed the 7 feats first.
The would-be victor need only possess the 7 keystones.
That is correct. As the contest wears on, we must brace ourselves for greater conflict.
Yeah, the twin-headed guy has no qualms about it. I am curious about the thoughts of the first promise.
Your rivals still lag behind. The second and third promise may have recruited competent lackeys, but none compared to you. How can they hope to compete with the resilient son? The only child ever sired by a two-head. Only the ignorant or foolish could fail to see that you were born to be Dawn's servant.
Such titles mean nothing.
I neglected to mention. When I first heard the rumors that the contest involved the Golden City, I spoke in confidence, with Gulul Jaja's inner circle. They all agreed on one thing. Whoever reaches the City of Gold will attain a power so great, it can dictate the course of history. If this power truly exists, then I humbly beg a fair share of it. Time is passing, and I would put my plans in motion without delay. The useless tool is cast aside after all. And just so there is no misunderstanding, you consent to this course, no matter who is made to suffer.
In battle, everyone bleeds. The Dawn's promise is no exception. What better lesson to teach our people the folly of war?
Huh. The helper of the first promise is a bit ambitious.
I was hoping for a good scrap, but this bloated sack of bile was no challenge at all. I wonder if the house cat is dead yet. Be ashamed to lose a plaything, but we'd still have 2 more.
If I may ask, Chosen One, what are your plans for Tuliyollal after you take the throne?
Plans? What makes you think we care about all that? We care only about the contest and proving our superiority. That would surely please Mother and Father. Yes, and when we become Dawn's servant, we'll drive out the weakling masses and invite our kin to live in the city. Fine idea! Our family deserves better than that rotten jungle. But do it then. We must catch up to that one-headed pretender and remind him of the natural order.
I made it.
I thought we were missing someone. Where have you been?
Oh, I feared I was done for when I fell from the boat. Yet, somehow I made it. Oh, my arms, I can barely lift them. If I could just...
You expect us to wait for you? Those who can't keep up will be left behind. My brother has spoken. March, or be fodder for the beasts.
But I followed the teachings. Everything I've done, everything I've sacrificed, all has been for the blessed siblings. Wait. Don't leave me behind! I'm begging you!
Yeah, that guy's completely heartless. It'll feel good to put him in his place. Especially since he stepped on my tacos. I will never let that go. Grandma seems happier after the talk. More sure of herself. Sympathize. Like a stone's been lifted from my chest. I can fully breathe at last. I don't want to encumber myself like that again. I want to be better. Will be better for myself and my people. We now enter that with NPC avatars. The Moblin settlement of Earthenshire is not far from here, but be warned, the road will be taken as favored a hunting ground for bandits. The stair is currently impassable, there will be fewer travelers, meaning the brigands will be desperate for victims to ambush. Although, considering present company, I suppose my concern is unwarranted. Bandits of the road? What have Zoral John and the Landsguard been doing? Seems it's up to me to restore order to the area. Off she goes again. She's blasting off again. Alright. Bandit tax paid in full. I am getting a little bit tired here, so I am gonna probably call it good for the night. I'll see about starting to stream earlier tomorrow. I'll probably get some more Final Fantasy 14 in unless my friends invite me to do something else. But take care. I'll see you guys later.